Hello everyone, my name is Jake Davidson, and today I will be talking about quality care for individuals with disabilities. Quality in the healthcare field is a deciding factor if the organization is going to remain open or shut down. Quality is a state of being that is associated with products, services, people, and the surrounding environment that meets or exceeds the expectations of the consumer. Gosh and Davis, 2016, page 3. If you are a disabled individual, quality in the healthcare field can be a little harder to obtain. This project has asked me to endeavor on the fact of how a person with disabilities receives the quality care that they deserve. Who are individuals with disabilities, you may be asking? This varied group includes children, adults, persons with severe injuries, as well as those with sensory maladies. These individuals embody a number of impairments, from those who can function solely by themselves to those who are in the need of a care of an attendant for personal care. Today's challenge in the healthcare field is to deliver quality services to those suffering from disabilities that are easy to obtain through physical barriers, transportation barriers, and lack of access to quality care attendants, in such a way so that these needs of the specific patient are met and delivered with quality. According to BBC News, many individuals that are disabled rate their quality of life as exceptional or even great. This newspaper article states that most people born with these impairments do not know an alternative to compare themselves to. The environment that surrounds the individual is the true deciding factor on the quality of life. BBC 2014. If we surround the disabled with ways of coping and high levels of engagement, there is no reason as to why these individuals cannot sustain a healthy lifestyle. According to the International Journal for Quality in Healthcare, there are 4 access barriers to people that experience disabilities. Physical barriers, little to no access to aiding equipment, little access to medications, and struggling to obtain a personal care attendant. To talk about how it is hard to gain access to quality care and the barriers that some must overcome, it is limitless. With all of these issues regarding access, many come up with a major complication in them. That complication is finance. How can a disabled person afford all of the care that they need to survive? In regards to physical and transportational barriers, physical barriers can be defined as not being able to get out of bed, not being able to leave the house, and debilitating diseases that inhibit the person from doing anything or going anywhere on their own. Physical barriers can also be stairs, steps, and curbs that may impede an individual in a wheelchair from getting up them or down them. In aspect of barriers with transportation access, people with impairments face substantial barriers. Some individuals need to quit work or hobbies due to difficulties of maneuvering and transporting to and from. For individuals with physical disability, access to the right type of skilled personal attendants is a big issue. Personal care attendants provide a number of services to allow the specific individual to reclaim a sense of independence in their everyday life. The services provided by a personal care attendant also aid in keeping the specific individual out of the hospital and number of readmissions to the hospital to a minimum. The PCA, client relationship, can cause an array of problems if not handled appropriate though. For example, a group of disabled individuals was interviewed by an interdisciplinary team from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. There was a report that found that most are unable to find and maintain reliable and well-trained personal care workers. This results in the client having to settle for the lesser option, impeding their care. Bowers B., Joyce M., A woman in Milwaukee opened up her own two-bedroom facility to care for adults with disabilities. Dr. Hendricks Williams decided after touring group homes for her disabled son that the care that was being provided was not up to her standard. This is also a huge barrier in the aspect of finding and obtaining the quality care for these people. She states, "There were too many clients and it did not feel like a home." Williams, 2016. In conclusion, persons with disabilities struggle to overcome the barriers that impede that specific individual to receive the quality care that they deserve. There are many barriers that impede the successful completion of quality care for an individual with a disability. Among them are physical, access to care, and lack of transportation. Quality care also comes at a cost for these individuals. Overall, if a person with disabilities is trying to obtain quality care, they will be in for a long ride. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.